General Hospital's father teased that Diane Miller would cancel her plans to help Colleen Spencer save Drew Kid from Bentonville. Previously, Diane had agreed to help, and Colleen also had to convince Drew a lot before Drew agreed to let Diane get involved in Drew's case. But now Sonny Corrento is in legal trouble and Diane needs to prioritize Sonny's case. Diane will even drop Drew's case if it is necessary. Of course, Diane has many reasons to do so. Diane understands the law and in fact understands the law very well. Sonny pays Diane a high salary, and that is the reason why Diane is loyal to Sonny. In addition, Diane always wanted to protect Sonny as much as possible, because Sonny trusted Diane completely. Diane learned about Drew's case a few days before Sonny was arrested by the FBI. Of course, just by looking at the case, Diane knew that Judge Albert Kim had problems. Judge Albert Kim may be able to fool many people in town after Drew's case, but he won't be able to fool Diane. Diane has enough experience to find Kim's weakness and remove Kim as the supreme judge who decides for a prisoner. But maybe Diane also had a weakness and Kim may have known that. That's why Diane will want to and can't get involved in what Kim has been doing. Many predict that Tracy Quarterman is the person behind the manipulation of Drew's case. Of course, Kim accepted rap and made unfair judgments. Dan probably knew and kept silent about Colleen as well. The Quarterman family is quite prominent in town. If Diane tells the Jew, she will have to confront Quarterman's second most powerful woman, Tracy. Diane doesn't want to play foolishly and put herself in danger. After that, many other predictions said that Chu's arrest and 3-year sentence was not so important to Sonny. Of course, that was true, and perhaps Sonny was even happy. Chu being held captive would give Sonny a good opportunity to be closer to Collie. Dan understands what Diane's boss was and is willing to refuse to help Chu. Collie would be angry at first, but Diane explained that Sonny's problem needs to take priority. Furthermore, Diane would do everything to get Collie to agree to find another lawyer to help Drew. Perhaps Collie goes to Martin Gray, who is Collie's enemy's lawyer. Martin worked for Nina Reeves on previous cases. But if Collie offered a high price for Martin to take on Drew's case, Martin would probably take it. If so, Martin could also be greedy and accept to sell SEC information to Collie after Martin has worked for Collie for a while. One way or another, the SEC secret will get out and Nina is definitely not the one to confess. Martin promises and agrees to keep his mouth shut, but Martin can also turn his face to get a large sum of money. In the end, Diane will not take on Drew's case. Martin will once again clash with Tracy after learning that Tracy was the one who increased Drew's sentence through Judge Kim. Things seem to be getting more complicated after all this. Will Martin be the one to reveal the truth after Diane chose to retreat and keep her mouth shut?